So I'm gonna make dinner and then I'm gonna sail on over to Turkey. I spent the day checking out of Greece and took a nap. So then we can sail about 30 miles overnight or 60 miles? 60 miles overnight, and then we should get in there tomorrow morning. Or maybe it was 30. So just pulled the anchor. We had about, I think 25 knots of wind. Like a low, maybe 18 knots of wind. We're doing about 2 knots under bare poles. 2.2, kind of cool. So I'll just put a little bit of jib out. Oh, I gotta turn my spotlight off. Didn't want to hit any boats in the anchorage. There was just one though. So we'll just put a tiny bit of jib out. I'm actually gonna mark this to help me. Actually, just really need a little bit. I just noticed a little flaw in the Navionics charts. It says there's a big shallow section or land there, but then if you switch to the normal chart, it doesn't. It's only on the sonar chart, and it even says there's an error on the map. So that's kind of odd. Haven't seen a mistake like that before. We're just south of Kos in the Turkish waters. There's another one over here, I think, too. Yeah, I sailed right over that one, I think. All right, so the wind died. Should I put the sail away? Yeah, sail's pretty much away. I don't know why I have the autopilot on. It's not doing anything. Just going back and forth. There we go. Well, so much for meeting my appointment with the yacht agent tomorrow. I guess we'll get there when we get there. Maybe tomorrow afternoon now. It's only 24 miles to go. 25. So next morning, I finally broke down and turned the motor on. Put the Q flag up though, the yellow flag that says basically we haven't checked in yet. I sent all my paperwork to the agent here in Turkey, so we should get checked in. He said it would be 130 euros. Let's see how much that turns out to be in real life once we get the add-ons. Seemed a little silly just to have to pay all the fees and stuff just for one day, but I don't know. I really wanted to come to Turkey. Nice little sunrise. Last night was not so pleasant. It was up and down with the sails, probably 5 times in the dark and with the rolly swell. It's finally calmed down a little bit now that we've gotten closer to this island is blocking the swell a little bit, but kind of frustrating. The wind was really variable. Sometimes it would get up to 7, maybe 8 knots, but a lot of times it was like 3 or less. And finally died completely, so I just turned the motor on for the last 3 hours. I hate using the motor, but I kind of want to get here in the morning so I have some time to see, walk around and explore after I check in. Otherwise, I would probably just boat around, waiting for the wind to come. It always comes eventually. Try to only use the motor when it's for like, because I actually really need to get there in time. All right, we are getting close. See some Turkish flags. Here we are in Turkey. We made it. Nice, let's take lots of room on this anchor right at the middle there. Why not? There. I'm gonna go find my customs yachting agent. We are in Datka, which is right here on the south of this peninsula. We're in the bay right outside of the harbor. Just checking in, okay.
Yeah. Approved by police custom.
Have you had anyone check in and out on the same day before?
Yeah.
Oh, people do it sometimes? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got checked in. I used this Datka Marine check-in guy. He was real nice. The 130 original was only for checking in. Because I'm checking out today, it's another $60 euros to check out. and also there was a $50 visa I had to get. So it's an expensive one day in Turkey, but we'll make the most of it, try to make it count. All right, just weighed anchor from Turkey. Got the jib out. Not really behaving. This place here in Turkey was really nice. I wish I could have stayed longer. But now we're sailing to Albania. And we might make one more stop, a little stop in Turkey just to visit a cool spot for tomorrow morning. And then maybe through the Greek Isles again, and then Albania, Montenegro, Croatia. Well, in the first 8 hours, we made it 8 nautical miles. Yeah, slow going at the beginning. I finally gave up and just turned the motor on because I think these mountains are blocking our wind, and we're not going to see anything till this evening. I didn't really. At the beginning of the trip, I needed to make a few miles to get started. Also, I wanted to make it to the end of the island and explore this ancient city, Fritti or something, before the sun goes down, so I can see that. And it's only 13 miles away. No reason we shouldn't be able to make that, but if I just float around and don't go anywhere, then we might miss it before the sun goes away. But once we clear there, we're gonna have the opposite problem. We're gonna have too much wind, and it's gonna be against us. So I guess I should appreciate the mellow conditions now, because it probably won't be for the rest of the trip. All right, finally got some wind, and we're sailing. We're going upwind, so we'll just do one tack, and then another tack, and we'll get to this harbor, have lunch, go for a swim, walk around the ruins, and then back to Vasiliki, and then Albania. Oh, shoot. Coming into the ancient city. Look at that yacht. That's a big one. It's like a dock on the back. There's the ancient city up here. Knidos Harbor, it's called, I think. Spot. Dock there. The dock is in here. Here we are in the bay. There's a little dock, but I just decided to anchor and swim because it was kind of hot anyway. So here's the temple. Not temple. Amphitheater. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed Turkey. It was a very cool place. I wish I could have stayed longer. I guess I'll have to visit again sometime. In the next video, I'll be sailing on a big long sailing trip up through the Greek Isles again on my way towards Albania. I'll see you guys then.